So, the next thing is, what is a sound wave? Sound waves are a sort of mechanical waves. They require medium for their propagation. For example, you are in space and your name is Alan, and I'm also in space, and there is no medium there, no air, no water, no wood, and I'm screaming your name. You cannot hear me because the sound requires medium for its propagation, the movement of it. And electromagnetic wave, for example, I have this cell phone and it is connected with the satellite, and I say, Alan, look here at me, and the message delivers to you, because electromagnetic wave does not require any medium. Sound wave is a type of mechanical wave. It requires a medium for its propagation, and it is, what kind of mechanical wave is this? This is because of the vibration, like this. This is the vibration, compress and expand. So compression and expansion produces the wave, which is sound wave. So vibrating bodies produce sound. I told you this example, if you remember, vibration in the particles, and it is producing a sound. For example, vibration producing a sound. My sound card is vibrating to produce this sound for you. So this is called the sound wave. And then you should know what are the characteristics of sound. There are some characteristics, or you can say properties of sound. One of them is loudness, and then what is a pitch, and then quality, and then intensity. So these are the 4 characteristics of sound which are included in your Punjab textbook board book. So you should know what is a loudness. So loudness is a characteristics of sound with which you can distinguish between faint and loud sounds. This is a characteristic called loudness. For example, I say hello, or I say hello. So the first one was the faint sound, and the second one was the loud sound. So you can distinguish which one is faint, which one is loud. So this is because of the characteristic of sound known as loudness. And then it comes the pitch. What is a pitch? Pitch of a sound. So pitch is basically, you can say it is analogous to, means that have analogy with the frequency. I think I told you what is a frequency. Frequency is basically the number of cycles per second is called frequency. For example, this is the time frame, and I say hello, okay, hello. And if I say it 2 times, hello, the frequency is increased. Or if I reduce the time and I say hello, so, or if I increase the time, I say hello. So this is the characteristics of sound with which you can distinguish between the shrill and grave sounds. The pitch is increased, the sound goes grave. This pitch goes hello. So I think you are understanding this. So this is called the pitch. And then quality. The quality is you have 2 sounds of same pitch and same loudness, but you can distinguish which sound is of sitar and which sound is of guitar. For example, a friend of yours calls you in, and you receive this call, hello, and you say, hey, how are you? Shakil, how are you? And how can you understand this is Shakil, because you don't know this? This is because of the quality of sound. This characteristic of sound with which you can distinguish between 2 different sounds of same pitch and same loudness, but you can distinguish whose sound is this, whose voice is this.